Gemini, your destiny is not written in silence. It speaks through the stars, the skies, and the mysterious alignments that unfold when the universe wants your attention. And on September 10th to 11th, 2025, something extraordinary is about to happen. For years you've lived with questions swirling in your restless mind. Am I on the right path? Why do I feel like something bigger is waiting for me? When will my breakthrough finally come? These doubts were not random. They were signals, whispers of a cosmic script preparing you for this very moment. Now, as the universe reshapes its energies, 3 shocking signs are emerging for Gemini. They are not ordinary signals. They are life-altering turning points that will shatter old illusions, test your courage, and awaken a new version of you that has been waiting to rise. This isn't about vague predictions or generic horoscope lines. This is about destiny coded into the stars, and how September 10th to 11th will push you into experiences that change your life's direction forever. If you've ever felt like the universe was sending you hidden messages, if you've ever wondered why endings felt so painful yet necessary, if you've ever longed for freedom, clarity, and a new beginning, then what you're about to read will feel like a mirror to your soul. Because Gemini, the days ahead are not just dates on the calendar. They are doorways of transformation, and once you step through them, there will be no turning back. To understand why these days are so powerful for you, Gemini, let's look at the cosmic weather. Planetary shifts. Mercury, your ruling planet, is at a powerful crossroads, aligning with forces that demand clarity, honesty, and decisive action. This means your thoughts, words, and choices are infused with amplified energy. Lunar energy. The moon's position during these dates highlights your inner emotional world. Hidden truths, repressed feelings, and unspoken desires may come rushing to the surface. Destiny. Alignment. The nodes of fate, Rahu and Ketu, or North and South node, are in sharp play. These always bring karmic turning points, moments that cannot be avoided because they're part of your larger soul journey. In simple words, the universe is clearing the stage for Gemini. What is not meant for you will fall apart. What is truly yours will finally take shape. Sign number 1, an ending that feels like a storm, but is really your freedom. Gemini, the very first sign you'll notice around September 10th to 11th is an ending that shakes you to the core. At first, it won't feel gentle, it won't feel peaceful. It will feel like a storm. Something in your life may suddenly collapse, break, or fall apart. And yes, it might leave you asking the painful question, why me? But here's the truth you need to hear. This ending is not a punishment. It's an act of liberation. For some Geminis, this may look like the end of a relationship that has quietly been draining your energy. Maybe you've been holding on because it felt safe, or because you were afraid of what life would look like without it. But if that bond no longer serves your highest good, the universe will step in to remove it. For others, the ending may come in your career or partnership. Perhaps a job you've outgrown slips away, or a professional opportunity crumbles without warning. While the first reaction might be panic, remember this: when one door slams shut, it's because another, far more aligned door is about to swing wide open. And for some Geminis, this ending may be less about people and more about illusions. You may suddenly realize that the story you've been telling yourself about who you are, or who someone else is, was never real in the first place. That truth can sting, but it is also deeply freeing. Think of this ending as a storm that rips through the old broken branches of a tree. Yes, the storm is loud, chaotic, and even a little frightening. But when it passes, the dead wood is gone and the tree is free to grow taller, healthier, and stronger than ever. That is exactly what the universe is doing for you. It's clearing away what no longer belongs so that you can finally step into your next chapter. The key here is perspective. If you see this ending only as loss, it will hurt more than it needs to. But if you recognize it as the first step toward freedom, you'll begin to see the beauty hidden within the chaos. Lesson: trust the ending. It is not the destruction of your path, it's the release of invisible chains. This is your first step toward true freedom. Sign number 2. A surprising doorway of opportunity. Appears Gemini. Just when the storm of endings makes you feel like everything has been taken away, the universe delivers a twist that only destiny could script. Out of nowhere, a doorway of opportunity opens in front of you. At first, it may shock you, even confuse you, because it's not something you were chasing or expecting. But this is how the universe works. It removes what no longer serves you, so it can bring in what finally will. This opportunity can appear in many forms. For some Geminis, it may be a career shift that completely alters your professional journey. Maybe a new role lands in your lap, a business idea clicks into place, or someone influential suddenly notices your talent. It might feel like your whole direction is being rewritten, and that's exactly the point. Your path is evolving towards something bigger. For others, the opportunity may show up in the form of a person, not just anyone, but someone who sparks not only attraction, but destiny. This isn't about fleeting chemistry. It's about meeting someone who feels like they're meant to play a key role in your future. Whether as a partner, mentor, or friend, this connection will pull you toward new experiences that change your story forever. And for many Geminis, the opportunity will come as a chance to expand your world, to relocate, travel, or step into an environment that feels completely new. It may come with fear and uncertainty, but remember this: your sign thrives on curiosity, exploration, and adaptability. Where others might hesitate, you're built to leap. The most important detail here is that this doorway will be unexpected. You won't see it coming, and that's why it may feel almost too good to be true. But Gemini, that is the reward for trusting the ending that came before. The universe doesn't take away without giving back. It replaces what's broken with something more aligned, more powerful, and more suited to the person you're becoming. The challenge will be to say yes. You may doubt yourself, overthink, or worry about risk. But if your heart races with excitement and your intuition whispers, "This is it," then trust it. This is the moment where your boldness matters more than your fears. Lesson: say yes to the new path, even if it feels risky. This opportunity isn't random. It's destiny giving you the next chapter of your life. Sign number 3, a soul awakening that changes everything. Gemini, the third and most powerful sign you'll experience around September 10th to 11th, isn't something that happens outside of you. It happens within. This is not about endings, and it's not even about new doors opening. This is about a deep, undeniable soul awakening that changes the way you see yourself and the world forever. You may feel it as a sudden realization of your true calling. That restless energy you've carried for years, the sense that you were meant for something bigger, finally comes into focus. It's like a fog lifting, and for the first time, you can clearly see the direction your soul has been pointing you toward all along. For some Geminis, this awakening will come through synchronicities. You might start seeing repeating numbers, hearing the same phrase from different people, or experiencing dreams so vivid they feel like messages. These aren't coincidences. They are signs from the universe, guiding you to trust your inner compass. And for others, this awakening will feel like an emotional or spiritual breakthrough. Maybe you release a pain you've carried for years. Maybe you suddenly forgive yourself for past mistakes. Maybe you simply wake up one morning and realize you are no longer the same person you were yesterday. This shift is profound because it is the rebirth of your truest self. This awakening won't always feel easy. With new clarity comes responsibility, the responsibility to honor your truth, to walk the path your heart knows is right, even if it scares you. But Gemini, this is what you were built for. You are the sign of curiosity, exploration, and adaptability. When the universe shows you your true self, you have the courage to embrace it. This inner shift also explains why the first two signs had to happen. The storm of endings cleared your space. The surprising opportunity opened new doors. And now, with this awakening, you finally understand why. It all makes sense. Every challenge, every loss, every confusing detour was preparing you for this exact moment. From this point forward, you'll move differently. You'll speak differently. You'll choose differently, because once your soul wakes up, there's no going back to sleep. Lesson: trust your intuition. Your soul is speaking louder than your mind. This is your rebirth, Gemini, the moment where destiny becomes crystal clear. Gemini, knowing the 3 shocking signs is only half the journey. The real transformation happens when you learn how to work with them instead of against them. These cosmic shifts are not designed to break you. They're designed to wake you up and push you toward the life you were always meant to live. 1. Don't resist endings. Release with gratitude. The hardest part of any change is letting go. But remember, endings aren't punishments. They are gifts in disguise. Instead of clinging to what's falling apart, practice gratitude for the role it played in your story. Whether it's a relationship, job, or old version of yourself, thank it and release it. By doing this, you clear emotional space for something better to enter. 2. Stay open to surprises. Say yes. More often, unexpected opportunities will knock on your door, but they won't always look the way you imagined. That's why it's important to stay open-minded. Instead of overthinking or letting fear close you off, lean into curiosity, your natural strength. When life presents something new, say yes more often than you say no. That one yes could be the decision that changes everything. 3. Listen to your inner voice. As a Gemini, your mind runs fast, but during this time, your soul will speak louder than ever. Make space to listen. Try journaling your thoughts, meditating for even a few minutes, or simply sitting in silence without distraction. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, the gut feelings, and the synchronicities around you. That inner voice is your compass. It knows the way forward. 4. Avoid impulsive reactions. Pause before acting. Mercury, your ruling planet, gives you quick wit and fast decisions. But under this energy, speed isn't your friend. Reflection is. When endings or surprises appear, resist the urge to react instantly. Take a breath. Sleep on it. Give yourself space to feel before you act. This pause will help you respond with clarity rather than regret. 5. Celebrate transformation. See growth in change. Change can feel scary, but it's not destroying you. It's rebuilding you. Each ending, each opportunity, and each awakening is shaping you into the version of yourself you're meant to become. Instead of fearing the unknown, celebrate it. Transformation is proof that you're alive, growing, and evolving. Lesson: Gemini, these signs aren't warnings. They're invitations. If you trust the process, let go of fear, and embrace your inner wisdom, you'll discover that this period is not just about survival, it's about rebirth. Gemini, the universe rarely moves without reason. When it chooses a moment to shift your life, it is always deliberate, always intentional, and always in alignment with your highest growth. That is exactly what's happening around September 10th to 11th, 2025. The three shocking signs, the storm of endings, the unexpected doorway of opportunity, and the deep soul awakening are not random events. They are carefully orchestrated steps in your personal transformation. Each one plays a vital role in moving you away from what no longer serves you and pulling you closer to the destiny your soul has been waiting for. Yes, it won't always feel easy. Endings can feel like heartbreak. Opportunities can feel overwhelming. And awakenings can feel disorienting. There will be moments when you cry, when you question everything, and when you wonder why the universe works in such mysterious ways. But remember this truth: the stars do not break what they cannot rebuild into something stronger. By the time this cycle completes, you'll look back with new eyes. You'll see that the ending freed you from chains you didn't even realize were holding you back. The opportunity expanded you, pushing you into experiences and possibilities you once only dreamed of. The awakening transformed you, aligning you with your higher self and reminding you of your true power. This is not just a chapter in your life story, Gemini. It's a turning point. It's the moment where everything changes, where your old self steps aside to make space for the version of you that was always meant to rise. The key is courage. When the universe knocks, don't hide behind fear or doubt. Open the door with trust. Say yes to change, even if your hands are shaking. Say yes to opportunities, even if they feel risky. Say yes to your inner voice, even if it leads you into the unknown. Because on the other side of that door is your future self, stronger, wiser, freer, and more fulfilled than ever before. Gemini, September 10th to 11th, is not here to punish you. It's here to awaken you, to remind you that destiny is not something far away. It's something you create every time you trust the signs, embrace the shifts, and choose to rise instead of resist. So take a deep breath, step boldly into this moment, and remember, you are not walking into chaos, you are walking into alignment. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss the guidance the universe has for you. And share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of the three signs do you feel already unfolding in your life?